And nigga, be real to yourself before you real with anybody else. You know the difference between a street nigga and a real nigga? See, a street nigga know it ain't no love in the streets. You see what I'm saying? It ain't no love in the streets, cuz. So you want to hang out in them streets like that, nigga? You ain't gonna get no love in them. You see what I'm saying? A real nigga? See, a real nigga go where he celebrated and not where he tolerated. You see what I'm saying? See, a nigga in the streets, nigga be looking for a daddy. You know what I'm saying? Some of you niggas be looking for love in all the wrong places, homie. You see what I'm saying? Nigga fuck around, nigga. Like, pull up with me over here, nigga, and nigga fuck around and get shot up, nigga, just by falling another man and shit like that, cuz it's time to grow up. See, the thing is this, you know, we all getting old, homie, but everybody ain't growing up. You know what I'm saying? Gang, what's the deal? Hey, mama, there go that man. Yeah, what's happening, man? We back like crack around here. Hey, man, we got to take it all the way back to Sacramento, man. You understand me? It might be old to y'all, and it might be new to some, so don't be cherry picking on the live, man. Y'all know I thug with Sacramento. You know, them my peoples up there, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, man. Hey, rub hands and elbows out there, nigga. You understand me? So, yeah, all on me, count on three, man. We back at it. This is a swamp story, motherfucking reaction. You know, we finna take it to Sacramento, man. We finna now. Y'all know the ledge beef between, you know, G-Parkway and Oak Park. Some y'all don't know, but y'all go know on this platform today. Let's go. We're going straight up to Sacramento. All right, let's get it.
Welcome back to Swamp Stories. First and foremost, thank you guys so much for supporting this channel, and you guys make it what it is. And for those of you who are new to this channel, make sure to like and subscribe if you like the video. Get ready, because this is going to be the craziest video to date. This one is mind-blowing. For this series, we leave the Bay and head up Highway 80 to Sacramento, the lamest city in California. I'm just kidding. Sacramento is actually a mad underrated city, and they definitely do not get the credit they deserve for their influence on the Bay culture. I'll admit that we love to look down on Sacramento, but that will stop after this series, because you'll see why Sacktown is nothing to play with. Sacramento streets operate differently than the Bay Area. Unlike the Bay, Sacramento has Bloods and Crips. That's because many Sacramento residents moved up from LA, while Bay residents came from the South. When they moved to Sac, they brought their bandanas with them. Certain neighborhoods are Crip and others are Blood, but it's not as simple as Blood versus Crip. In Sacramento, there are Bloods that beef with Bloods and Crips that beef with Crips. In typical Northern California fashion, the hood politics are messy and make zero sense. In this series, I'll make sense of it all for you to understand. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Oak Park Bloods against the G-Parkway. Well, they're not really Crips or Bloods, they're kind of both, but basically Oak Park versus G-Parkway. But before we get into it, let me run the intro. Oak Park is most famous for the rapper Mozzie, and G-Parkway is famous for CML, also known as Lavish D. We're going to start from the beginning though. The neighborhoods formed their gang affiliations in the 1980s crack era. That's when Crips and Bloods from LA moved up to Sacramento to sell drugs. They essentially took over the streets and implemented their gang culture from LA. Not only did they bring drugs, but they brought violence, especially in these two areas. Some attribute the building of Highway 50 and Highway 99 to Oak Park's problems. The freeways essentially cut off the neighborhood from the rest of Sacramento. Oak Park is basically known for three sections: 4th Ave, where Mozzie's from, 33rd Street, and 12th.
Let me say this, man. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Oak Park, man. Hey, but when I was in Oak Park, all I seen was smokers at the park. The crackheads was barbecuing like a mother. I didn't see the. Hey, listen. Now they got some projects over there too. They might be over there the projects, but at the park, nah, buddy. Hey, it was a smoker. And once again, y'all know me, nigga. That's just a little jokey joke. Don't get in your motherfucking feelings now, nigga. Like I said, it was number nigga call that nigga oak crack or crack oak because it was a million man march out there, nigga. I was like, yeah, I ain't never seen that many smokers hang out at a park, nigga. You see like little 2 over there, little 3 over there. They got their little old English in a motherfucking a paper brown bag. And them nigga, it was everywhere. Smoker. Smoker down, nigga. You understand me? Hey, shout out to Oak Park, nigga. This is just some little comedian skit, but bitch, it was motherfucking smokers. You understand? I didn't see that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I'm pulling up every day to Oak Park, but nigga, it was nigga look like Nino Brown, nigga, New Jack City. Nigga, that's what it looked, nigga. Baby New Jack City over there, nigga. Now the projects, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I seen like bullet holes in the brick walls and all that shit, nigga. Oak Park, nigga. I know it go down. Yeah, nigga. Hey, nigga, it get spunky over there. I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I've been on both sides. I've been over there to G-Parkway. You know, when a nigga from LA hit the soil, a nigga trying to navigate out there. You know what I'm saying? Nigga trying, you know, it's Bloods and Crips out there. Well, shit, nigga, them. You know what? Lavish D and them be saying blood though. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never knew them niggas to be Bloods or Crips. You smell what I'm selling? But yeah, let's go, nigga. Just know, nigga. You ever go to Oak Park and you see some smokers, smoker down, nigga? It is just what it is, nigga. That's all. Let's go.
Oh, bad. They operate basically as one big gang called the Oak Park Bloods. They call themselves FAB or FAB and 612, which is the number code for FAB. The gang was started by a man named Nigel Collins from Pomona, California, outside of LA. Since the inception of the Oak Park Bloods, their biggest rival has been South Sacramento's G-Parkway neighborhood. Oak Park also has had beef with Del Paso Heights and other areas in Sac, but for this video, we're going to focus on G-Parkway. The G-Parkway was formed a little differently than Oak Park. Many of G-Parkway's residents didn't come from LA, they actually came from Oakland. In order to defend themselves from Sacramento gangs, G-Parkway's new residents formed their own gang, and they called it the G-Mob. The G-Mob was started by a legendary family called the Barksdales. Remember that name, Barksdale. The G-Mob started calling themselves the Stars later in the 2000s, but they also go by G-Mob or Stars. It's all the same thing. They affiliate with Crips and also some Bloods, but they're really from Oakland, so they don't really do the Crip and Blood thing that heavily. They really just bang their project. G-Parkway is still very connected to Oakland to this day. The G-Parkway and Oak Park beef is kind of like any beef across America, but actually it's a little bit different. This beef is one of the craziest ones you've ever heard of. These gangs are fearless and they will let it blow with no hesitation. You'll get to see why. Let's start off in the 2000s. June 16th, 2004. It's 1:30 p.m. in Oak Park. A man from G-Parkway named Michael Cherry is visiting a friend in Oak Park. As he leaves his friend's house, 3 men surround him. They press him about being in Oak Park when he's not supposed to be, especially because he's from enemy territory. According to Cherry, he runs back into the house and is shot while running. He hops through the back window, runs into the street where he sees a garbage truck. He jumps in the garbage truck and asks the man to get him out of Oak Park. The garbage man says that Cherry had a gun, so he followed his orders. Cherry denies having a gun though. As the garbage truck drives away, the 3 Oak Park men spin the block in their Malibu, looking for Cherry. The driver remains calm and the Malibu doesn't see Cherry inside the truck. Then Cherry realizes he's shot and has the man drive him to G-Parkway instead of the hospital. That's Cherry's side of the story, but there has to be more to it because one of the Oak Park men was shot twice, and guns don't shoot themselves. Neither side would cooperate with officers, so all the charges would be dropped. The incident would kick off more tensions between the areas though. July 28th, 2005. Oak Park Blood member David Perkins, who Mozzie refers to in his songs as Perk, decides to meet up with some associates from Valley High Bloods in South Sacramento. They decided to pull up on their rivals, and listen to this. They pulled up 8 deep in 2 separate cars. That's when they hop out of the cars on foot and run down on the rival apartments. They start shooting from all angles. David Perkins is actually the first person to shoot. The rest of the members shoot too. The rivals start booking it, running back into the apartments. They take cover and none of them get hit. They successfully avoided the blitz. That's when all the Bloods decide to hop back in their cars. But that's when they notice David Perkins slumped over and bleeding. They help him into the car and speed off. His Valley High associates don't want to take him to the hospital because they don't want to be arrested for the shooting. So they dump him on the sidewalk near his aunt's house where he bleeds to death. This is where things get interesting. Valley High Blood member.
Nigga, wait, what? Nigga, oh my God. Nigga, what? Hey, man, this is history right here, man. Nigga said nigga drove to his auntie house and dropped him outside and let the nigga bleed to death, bro. Instead of like, you know what I'm saying, nigga, don't dropping him off at the hospital and smashing off. That nigga said nigga drove. Nigga, I would have just dropped my partner, nigga. That's my dog, nigga. I'm taking the nigga to the hospital, nigga, and I'm smashing off, nigga. Nigga took a nigga to his auntie house, nigga. Like, nigga, you better hope you survive, nigga. That's crazy, bro. Let's go.
And close Oak Park associate Kenneth K9 Carter decides to testify against the gang to receive immunity, meaning he gets all his charges dropped and walks away free if he testifies. He decides to tell them everything they needed. He tells prosecutors all the names of the people involved in the ambush. He says they plan on getting their revenge on their rivals for the death of their friend Wesley Hunter. He tells them that David Perkins was not killed by the rivals and actually it was friendly fire. That's when prosecutors grab Denisho Collins and find his Tech 9. Ballistics show that Denisho's gun shot David Perkins. Denisho would get 25 years to life for the murder, and 2 other members would get 25 years and another member would get 15 years. Kenneth K9 Carter would walk away free with no charges, and he was involved in the shooting. Basically, friendly fire took the life of Mozzie's close friend.
Wow, y'all see that shit though, nigga? You see what I'm saying, though? Listen, nigga participated in the shootout, nigga. Bitch, just because this nigga told on everybody, this nigga got a chance to walk away. Now y'all, no, it don't even. You definitely can't go back home, though, nigga. Niggas go blow you down. Niggas will blow you down, nigga. It's no way nigga can survive that type of telling, nigga. Where you go? You see what I'm saying? You ain't like you can fuck around the hoes no more. All that, man. This shit is crazy, bro. It ain't worth telling, bro. It's not worth telling. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, nigga. Because even once you tell, nigga, you can never go back around. You see what I'm saying? And if a nigga find out what other state or city you in and there's some real niggas out there, nigga might do that for his comrade. Let's go.
15th, 2006. 2 G-Mob members are at a donut shop near G-Parkway. That's when Oak Park Blood member Saran Hill, aka Duty, walks in the shop to confront them. He tells them he's looking for their gang member, Donald Stone, and asks where he is. Before the men can even speak, Duty pulls out his gun and shoots both of them. One of them would die on the scene. Rest in peace, Jack Lawrence. It's June 11th, 2006, 1 p.m. A group of young men from G-Parkway are leaving Macy's in downtown Sacramento. That's when they run into a group of Oak Park Bloods. At first, the group start arguing. They all take off their size 4XL tees, I imagine, and start fighting. They handled the situation the way it should be. Just a simple group fist fight. Well then, a crowd of bystanders crowd around to watch the fight. Tensions get high, and that's when 16-year-old Oak Park member Miguel Enriquez pulls out his gun. He starts shooting at the rivals while yelling Fab and Oak Park. One bullet strikes a 19-year-old G-Parkway man named Eric Young. Another bullet strikes G-Parkway member Malcolm Brewer. Eric Young would tragically pass away. Oak Park Blood member Miguel Enriquez has been in Salinas Valley State Prison since. He may be released in 2023 on parole due to California's new law. January 17th, 2007. 3 Oak Park teenagers take the train down to South Sacramento. They get off on Florin Road in the middle of enemy territory. They enter a mini-mart as 2 G-Mob members are leaving. The 2 G-Mob members wait for the Oak Park boys outside the mini-mart. They exchange words when one of the Oak Park members, Lamar, punches G-Mob member Lil Stay. Lamar knocks him down while Lil Stay pulls out his pistol. Lamar starts to run. He starts to run away fast. G-Mob member Lil Stay starts shooting his pistol. His aim was really good because
man, all right, let's take it back, man. What y'all call that though, man? What you call that? When a nigga meet a nigga get off on a nigga and boom, boom, nigga, you see what I'm saying? Nigga, get busy on a nigga and the nigga pull out that chopstick and blow you down. You see what I'm saying? Either way, nigga be like, oh, he a bitch because he didn't squabble up. But some niggas is not out here trying to fight either, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Look at this shit, this war, nigga. Sacramento get busy, man. That's one thing I could definitely say. Sacramento definitely get busy. You see what I'm saying? I know I was telling y'all my little shit like, nigga, Oak Park got them smokers in the park, nigga. But every hood got smokers. So I don't want nobody from Oak Park to take it offensive. Nigga, it's just commentary, nigga. Don't get mad because I done seen a million smokers in the park, nigga. But it's all good, man. I did, I navigated through that. I actually drove through their little projects and shit, man. That shit, hey, man, they real, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They look like little baby acorn projects in that motherfucking nigga. You know what I'm saying? They the little bricks and shit in their projects and shit, man. But yeah, man, that's crazy how niggas underestimate Sacramento. If y'all never been to Sacramento, man, that's the state capital, nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? I kind of highly advise everybody go see where all of the laws is being, written and created at. You know what I'm saying? Go up there, nigga. Don't go to old Sacramento, man. That motherfucker is blood. You're not. Old Sacramento be cracking at night. You know what I'm saying? They got the water. Hey, Sacramento cool, homie. I honestly say that. It's expensive than a motherfucker. You see what I'm saying, nigga? Nigga, get a house out there, nigga. You paying nigga $4,500 for some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, nigga, it's high as fuck out there.
As he knocks down Lamar in the middle of the street, Lamar would pass away after being struck. Jamel Lil Say Stevens would receive 50 years to life. March 23rd, 2007. A group of young teenagers from Oak Park are at a house party in Del Paso Heights. They're all 15 and 16 years old because it's a high school party. The young Oak Park members feel threatened and they feel like they're going to get jumped. They leave the house party and call 15-year-old Jarrell Ties, who's an Oak Park Blood member. They head back to the party to wait outside before Jarrell arrives. Jarrell pulls up slowly, turns off his headlights, and tells them, "You guys go home. Go home right now." That's when the Oak Park teenagers run from the area. Jarrell Ties gets out of his car and starts unloading his .40 caliber handgun into the party. That's when he hops back into his car and speeds off. A 16-year-old girl named Jalissa Office is pronounced dead on the scene. Jarrell Ties would be arrested for the murder. He would confess to his cousin that the murder was him, and that was a mistake for his freedom. That confession would end up getting him life in prison. May 2nd, 2007. A G-Mob affiliate from Oakland is at a nightclub near Sacramento State. He gets into an argument with Oak Park Bloods at the club. The Oakland man starts doing his turf dance after the argument. Mind you, this sounds goofy now, but this was the hyphy era, and this was regular activities. The Oak Park members felt disrespected. They would attack him in the club. The bouncers would throw everyone out of the club. This is when tragedy hits. The G-Mob member from Oakland allegedly tries to run over the Oak Park Bloods with his car. That's when Oak Park's David Falls starts busting at the car. 20-year-old female Sacramento State student Kebret Teko would pass away. Damn. She was an Ethiopian immigrant with dreams of being a doctor. The new generation of G-Mob start calling themselves the Stars at this point, but they still go by G-Mob too. August 22nd, 2008. Young G-Mob members are at a house party in South Sac, smoking, drinking, dancing with girls. 6 to 8 teenage Oak Park Bloods walk in the party. The G-Mob boys rep their set and yell expletives at the Oak Park boys. Marvell Barksdale hears commotion while he's in the backyard. He opens the sliding glass door to come inside and sees the Oak Park members. He pulls out his gun and shoots 16-year-old Robert Haynes dead. Robert Haynes was a football player, and many from the outside thought it was just a random murder, wrong place, wrong time. Those assumptions would change though. They found gunpowder residue on his hands, proving that he shot the gun as well, or at least that he was holding a gun that had been fired recently. The G-Mob defense said that Oak Park Bloods came into the house party to cause problems. They had their guns out and they were ready to do whatever. The G-Mob defense makes perfect sense. The Oak Park Bloods came into the party to cause problems, and the G-Mob acted in self-defense. It was even proven that Oak Park members let off shots too. Regardless of that, the courts didn't want to hear that side. G-Mob member Marvell Barksdale would be sent to prison for a minimum of 36 years. G-Parkway and Oak Park are bitter rivals. It's on site at any time, at a club, at a donut.
Man, hey, hold on, man. Hey, man, let me just say this, bro. It seemed like everybody that's out there putting in work, nigga, you getting caught. Like, where the niggas that get away at? You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, nigga, when you, nigga, every nigga that he's saying, nigga, 50 years, 26 years, 36 years, 15 years, man, all them niggas went, Man, it's a lot of niggas that go down for this shit, homie. You see what I'm saying? Like real talk, though, nigga. Niggas is man. You go. I'm pretty sure, nigga. You go out there to Oak Park now. It's probably a gang of young niggas because generations. You see what I'm saying? A decade in past already, man. So yeah, it's a whole flock of new young killers out there, man. That shit, all them niggas. It looked like damn near all them niggas got washed up. For me, it sounded like them Oak Park niggas is the one that smacking shit. You know what I'm saying? I thought nigga them G-Mob niggas was probably the niggas out there, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Throwing them llamas at their mama, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Them, yeah, nigga, them ones and them twos and them and grenades or something. Them nigga Oak Park niggas, seeing all them niggas is gone. You see what I'm saying? That shit crazy. Let's go.
Donut shop or at a house party, they truly just hate each other. That hate would continue to the next generation too. The next generation of Oak Park was headed by a rapper named Lil Nick. He was an up-and-coming rapper representing his hood, but he wasn't just rapping. He was living the street life too. October 24th, 2009. It's 2 a.m. after a Webby concert in Sacramento. Lil Nick is in the parking garage of the venue with his friend Sean Joyner when he runs into a man named David Blanks. David Blanks is a South Sacramento Crip from 29th Street set, right by the G-Mob. When David Blanks sees Lil Nick, he reps his set by saying 29th Street. Lil Nick would respond and say, "This is Oak Park." That's when Lil Nick whips out and starts shooting at David Blanks. He leaves him dead on the pavement. Lil Nick and Sean Joyner would drive off. Police would suspect that it was a gang-related shooting, but would not have enough evidence to prove who did the shooting. That's until two women would come forward to testify. David Blank's girlfriend would tell prosecutors that Lil Nick shot her boyfriend dead. Then Sean Joyner's baby mama would come forward and testify that her baby daddy, Sean Joyner, was with Lil Nick when the shooting occurred. Police hadn't even suspected of Sean Joyner being there until his own baby mama.
What, man? Hey, look at this shit, nigga. Hey, what I say, nigga? Every nigga from Oak Park, nigga, is crashing out, nigga, what? Nigga, the old boy that he knocked down from 29th Street, nigga, his bitch snitched. Then the nigga that was with Lil Nick, baby mama said, "Oh my man, come on, nigga, the bitch got the nigga locked up, homie." You see what I'm saying, nigga? Oh, she like, nigga, yeah, nigga, I'm gonna get that. You know what? Let me get this nigga. Let me send this nigga up the road, man. You know what I'm saying? So I get that motherfucking government checking them EBT and all that Section 8 shit, nigga. Yeah, man. You see what I'm saying? This shit is all them niggas then went down, bro. I ain't even go. All them niggas didn't. All niggas seem like them Oak Park niggas done bred some killers. All them niggas is shooters. Every last one. Because nigga, when I was out there, I didn't see nobody out there. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, them niggas is all in jail probably. You know what I'm saying? Damn, nigga. You see what I'm saying? All them niggas. Every last one of the Oak Park niggas then caught a body. You see what I'm saying? A body at the body. Then a nigga bitch got on nigga. And man, that shit crazy, man. That shit crazy.
Someone would come and snitch on him. So Sean Joyner and Lil Nick would be sentenced to 40 years to life in prison. I know Sean Joyner must hate his baby mama now. My goodness. If all these events haven't blown your mind yet, I promise you this one will. December 15th, 2010. It's 12 noon when two men walk into the Fly Cuts Barbershop in South Sacramento. The first man is Lonnie Mitchell. He's wearing a black hoodie with a Tech 9 machine gun tucked under it. His brother Lewis walks in behind him, strapped with a 9mm handgun in his pocket. Inside the barbershop, there are two men getting their hair cut, Larry Jones and Ernest S., who's there with his son. They can sense something is up with the Mitchells who just walked in the shop with their guns. They quietly call their friend James Carney to come as soon as possible. James Carney calls the Barksdales to come as well. James Carney rolls up and parks across the street. One of the men getting his hair cut, Ernest S., runs out of the shop with his son to go put him in the back of the car. Remember, the Barksdales are the founders of the G-Mob. Marvion and Charles Barksdale pull up to the barbershop with a man and a woman riding with them. When the Mitchells notice, Lewis and Lonnie Mitchell walk out of the barbershop and stand outside. The Barksdales get out of their car and walk towards the Mitchells. That's when both groups pull out their guns and start shooting. Carney ducks down and starts shooting his revolver towards the Mitchells. Lonnie Mitchell starts letting his Tech 9 rip in all directions, Tony Montana style. One of the bullets from Carney's small revolver hits a woman who's shielding her 2-year-old son. Marvion Barksdale is also shot. When Marvion notices that his brother is shot, he drags him into the car and they drive off. That's when the Mitchells turn around and start firing randomly into the barbershop and hit witnesses. They injure 4 people inside the barbershop. The woman who was shot passes away at the scene right in front of her 2-year-old son.
Damn.
She was scared. She didn't know which way to turn because they was coming everywhere.
Investigators and witnesses calling it a crazy scene. Crime scene tape, evidence markers litter a South Sacramento strip mall following a deadly shooting. Caught in the crossfire is a mother putting her child in a car seat.
And right now, sheriff's deputies and detectives want to know why that parking lot was turned into a killing zone.
We've learned tonight that the woman who was killed was 30-year-old Monique Nelson. Here's a picture of the victim. We talked to Nelson's family tonight about the tragedy that claimed her life. In the meantime, the investigation continues.
Marvion Barksdale passes away at the hospital. Wow, that's all I have to say. Wow. The court case for this massacre was crazy too. Oak Park Blood member Larry Jones, who was getting his haircut at the time, was also involved in the shooting. He would be the defense. He would be acquitted of all charges. James Carney, whose revolver killed the woman in front of her son, is sentenced to 21 years in prison. He can be released on parole in 2027. Lonnie Mitchell would be charged with the murder of Marvion Barksdale. He would get 2 life sentences. His brother Lewis would also get 2 life sentences. On the other side, G-Mob member Charles Barksdale would be sentenced to 21 years in prison.
Yeah, man, this show, formerly known as Chuck's Bees, represent for something terrible. In 916 Sacramento, you know, I'm in my hood.
Jury verdicts in the murder of a young Sacramento mother surprised some people today. 2 brothers were found guilty in the killing at a Sacramento barbershop 4 years ago, but there were not guilty verdicts for others. KCRA3 Sharkina Shams has the details.
We, the jury, in the above entitled cause, find the defendant, Lonnie Mitchell, guilty.
A jury found Lonnie Mitchell and his brother Lewis Mitchell guilty of first-degree murder today in the killing of Monique Nelson. Detectives say Nelson was trying to protect her 2-year-old son from gunfire outside a South Sacramento barbershop 4 years ago when she was struck and killed. Nelson's family did not comment after the verdicts were read today. These were not the only guilty verdicts prosecutors had wanted. They had argued that the Mitchell brothers were shooting at others, including James Carney and Larry Jones, who were lying in wait at the barbershop. But defense attorneys argued that those men were only protecting themselves when they returned fire.
Man, look at them niggas, man. You see what I'm saying, man? Niggas in them suits, nigga, looking like they not even no shooters, boy. You know what I'm saying? Nigga had the Steve Urkel specs on, nigga, all that shit, nigga. Nigga, you notice, y'all notice, his head was down, nigga. His head was like this. Not no head up, like, you see what I'm saying? It's that aftermath, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how much time these niggas getting. Let's look at the facial reaction, though, nigga. See what I'm saying? See how they take it on the chin. This when you know what I'm saying, when that judge got their faith in their hands, man. Let's see what they talking about.
Mr. Jones was sitting in the back of the barbershop quietly, minding his own business. And I think the evidence was very clear that he was trying to run away, shot twice in self-defense, and didn't shoot anybody, didn't hurt anybody.
And today the jury found Jones not guilty on all counts as he cried in the courtroom, and Carney guilty only of manslaughter, not murder.
Around this time, Mozzie, then known as Lil Tim, was starting to rap. His career would be paused because he would be in and out of prison for firearms charges. His biggest stint was 2 years in San Quentin in 2010. On the other side, G-Parkway rapper CML, or Lavish D, was thugging too. In 2007, his house would be raided where they would find a Tech-9 and a handgun. He would go to prison numerous times after that. His rap career started before Mozzie. Well, at least he started popping off earlier, around 2010. If you guys want me to continue this series into the current days of Oak Park versus G-Parkway, let me know.
All right, man, hold on. All right, let's go. Let's hold on. My bad.
Swamp Stories. This time we continue the Sacramento theme. And if
G-Parkway mob and this is entertainment, you feel me?
As far as style goes, Sac is always a few years behind the Bay. I will say that. I heard they still wear True Religion and extra large polos out there. Musically, though, you have to admit that Mozzie had the Bay on fire between 2015 and 2017. You can't even debate that. Things are different now in Sacramento than in the first video. It's basically split into two now because much of the older politics have been thrown out of the window. It's kind of like Oakland in that way, where sections associate with other sections with the common opposition. I don't want to straight up say it's Mozzie versus CML because it is more complicated, but it wouldn't be too far from the truth, and that's how I'm going to break it down. The first side of Sacramento is basically associated with CML or Lavish D. G-Parkway is now called the Stars or Top 30s, which basically represents most of South Sacramento. Sections like Fruit Ridge associate with CML, and that's where Briss is from. Let's talk about the top-ranking Stars members. Obviously, the top dog and shot caller is CML Lavish D. He has rank in the streets and he brings in the big money. Then you have his right-hand man, Prince Dreda, who is very well respected in the Sacramento streets. Along with Dreda, you have Thola, who is highly respected as well. He is a rapper too who's on the come up. Because the G-Parkway originated from Oakland dudes, the Stars are very well connected in Oakland. They associate with the Case. Yeah, remember those guys from the Oakland video? Yeah, well, the Stars and the Case is something you should fear because now they're running together. You often see high-ranking cases in CML's videos, such as DNI Mike, Zayel, and Bossland Chris. The Stars also associate with West La Loma and East Sacramento and other sets throughout Sac. Now, let's visit the Mozzie side. On the Mozzie side, you have Oak Park and their top-ranking members, Stubbs, Stacks, and Red Paint. They're associates with Lincoln Village and East Sacramento. That's why you see Selly Roo is always featured on Mozzie songs. Mozzie also associates with Valley High, but not entirely because there are some Stars in Valley High too. Mozzie really associates with the Strawberry Manor, also called the Manors, and also Shooter Gang, which is a clique out of Oak Park. Their most famous rapper is Shooter Gang Coney. They also associate with the group out of Oak Park called BOE. Because the Stars clicked up with...
Wait a minute, I didn't know Oak Park and Strawberry Manor got along though, nigga. I thought Strawberry Manor and Oak Park, nigga, them niggas was clashing, man. That's crazy. Let's go. Y'all put it in the comments if I'm wrong.
Case, it only made sense for Mozzie to click up with Stubby ENT, and that is exactly what has happened. Sacramento and Oakland are completely tied in now. The politics are also expanding to Stockton and even down to LA. Now that you know where everything stands today, let's pick up where we left off in the last video. But before we do that, let me run the intro. Commemoration.
This game, you're not ready.
Of him. The court case for the situation would be interesting. The way Saron Duty Hill would be found guilty broke some major codes. A star named Stanley Edwards, who went by Buddha Roo, would tell police that Duty did it and that he saw him leave in a white car. Then, to make matters worse, one of Duty's girls and her friend would tell police that he flew to Atlanta after he did what he did. He was told on by the opposition and his girl. But then a witness would come forward and testify that Duty did not do it. So this situation is interesting. Let me fast forward to 2013 because that is when Mozzie comes into the picture. At this time, he was fresh out after another incarceration stint. And I'll be honest, Mozzie was dead broke, living day to day at this time. He even explained that he couldn't afford a bus ride to Sacramento when he got out of prison. He had to have a friend come pick him up from Richmond. Mozzie had talent and the whole hood was behind it because they knew he would eventually blow up. Here are some videos of Mozzie rapping in the streets before he made it.
Zilla told him banger, they ain't wanna listen, no. Fo, hut, hit, stick your physical. My living ground is critical. Click face, show him body. He don't want no camera time because he don't want you to know about it. Goosebumps, cold body. Tiny Yank, I never freeze. I never told no trade team. I'd rather you just bury me.
During this time, Lavish D was rapping too, and he was more established. He also had a lot of dirty money from the streets. To be fair though, he is a few years older than Mozzie. On April 14th, 2013, Mozzie would drop a diss track called The Truth. He would basically address everything that happened between Oak Park and G-Parkway. He even addresses Buddha Roo's snitching. The song would catch fire in the city and the Stars were not happy about it. Just 11 hours after the song dropped, retaliation would take the life of Mozzie's close friend Zilla Zoe. Mozzie said in a Vlad TV interview that he feels somewhat responsible for his friend's death. CML and Filthy Rich's rival DB the General would drop a diss track called Mac Blast. They were dissing Filthy Rich, Joe Blow, and Mozzie. In response to CML clicking up with Oakland's DB the General, Mozzie forms one mob with Filthy Rich, Joe Blow, and Lil Blood. Then, just a couple weeks later, Mozzie drops a CML diss track called Just Being Honest with Filthy Rich. The track would diss CML and DB the General, and it would catch fire in the streets. This is when Mozzie's career takes off and he has the whole Northern California on fire. That being said, the street side of things would be on fire as well, but not in a good way. May 10th, 2014. Oak Park adults have a gathering at a park in North Sacramento to celebrate a child's birthday. That's when they are blitzed from all angles. Oak Park's Jacoby James would cover his son to protect him. And that's exactly what he did. Unfortunately, Jacoby would not make it. Jacoby was actually tight with Tyreek Evans, the Sacramento Kings star who won Rookie of the Year over Steph Curry, and he was known to be a solid dude. February 8th, 2015, a very popular and high-ranking Mozzie member named Shaquem Murray is at a house party in South Sacramento. When he's leaving the party, he would be targeted and take one to the head. The 18-year-old was beloved in the Oak Park community, and that's why this one cut deep for many people in Sacramento. June 2nd, 2016. Oak Park has a young female admirer named Macy Murphy. She is infatuated by the street life and she wanted to be a part of it. Pretty much, she was down to do anything for the Mozzie camp. They would take advantage of this and she was down for the cause. They allegedly used her to set up a 17-year-old Stars member. She would link with the man in her car, and then when he became aware of what was really going on, that's when things went south. At this point, he would rather be judged by 12 than to be carried by 6. And that's the decision he made, and it would cost the life of Macy Murphy.
Hold on.
He would be found and arrested for first degree. The story of Deontay Whiteside. Macy Stars member. Admirer named Macy Murphy. She's
man. What I tell you about Sacramento, nigga? What I tell you about Sacramento, nigga? They set up artists. Hey, nigga, everybody got them, but nigga, I'm telling you, nigga, Sacramento have nigga full-fledged set up artists, nigga. All that shit, yeah, nigga. You could tell because some of them ain't that motherfucking perfect though. You know what I'm saying? They asking weird questions and shit. Want you to jump in it. Never jump in a bitch car in Sacramento, nigga. On my heartbeat, nigga. On my granny, nigga. Jump in a car with a bitch in Sacramento. You don't know that bitch, nigga. And you pull it up on somebody's park or somebody's hood and shit, nigga. Somebody finna run up on you, nigga. Straight like that, nigga. Cause man, hey, man, I'm telling you, nigga, that a tiptoe around Sacramento, nigga. That man, listen, homie. Hey, it's not like LA. Like, nigga, where you from? Nigga, you know how niggas in LA, nigga, just nigga off the rip. Nigga, hey, what's up, nigga? Where you from, homie? Not man, Sacramento, nigga. All right. Shit, nigga. What nigga call a bitch like, yeah, I think I see one of them niggas up here. Hey, he at the bar by himself. Bitch, pull up right now. Bitch, pull up right now. That nigga up here, right? Yeah, just like, you know, fix your chest up, bitch. And here go a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? Buy that nigga a drink too. You know what I'm saying? Then see if you can get him outside the motherfucking bar. You know what I'm saying? Let a nigga jump in your car, bring him to the, the section. And that's how them. I ain't gonna lie though. Hey, man, see when if you in Sacramento, nigga, you might see a lot of white people over there, but nigga, you gotta go to the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it's some bad little murder mommies out there. Fuck. Nigga, yeah. Motherfucker. I think they get bigger vouchers. I think they get bigger Section 8 vouchers, bigger EBT, all that shit, nigga. I'm gonna tell you that right now, nigga, because it costs too much. But look, man, little young girl, look, 15 years old, being a groupie, nigga. Nigga, trying to be part of that La Familia. Yeah, nigga, I know she on. Yeah.
She's infatuated by the street life and she wanted to be a part of it. Pretty much, she was down to do anything for the Mozzie camp. They would take advantage of this and she was down for the cause. They allegedly used her to set up a 17-year-old Stars member. She would link with the man in her car, and then when he became aware of what was really going on, that's when things went south. At this point, he would rather be judged by 12 than to be carried by 6. And that's the decision he made, and it would cost the life of Macy Murphy.
Rest in peace. Little broad, nigga.
He would be found and arrested for first degree. The story of Deontay Whiteside. Macy Murphy had a best friend named Deontay Whiteside. The 17-year-old is originally from Oak Park but was living in the suburbs of Elk Grove. He was in his Elk Grove home on the night of June 23rd. That's when he gets a Snapchat from a girl saying that she's outside waiting for him. Deontay leaves the house to meet her, but she isn't there. Instead, there's a man standing in front of the house. And that's when tragedy would hit.
Rest in peace.
17-year-old son.
My son was a great kid, always smiling.
very respectful.
Sacramento police arrived in the 4900 block of Harrow Drive in Elk Grove a short time later. Lugenia Whiteside says her son wasn't involved in gangs and was a well-liked teenager.
All right, let me just say this for the record, though, man. We got to stop lying to the media, man. Everybody, when their son died, their daughter died. Oh, my daughter was an A student. Oh, my son was a basketball player. He was really good. You really liked him. Man, that little nigga was a killer, cuz. Stop acting like your motherfucking everybody and their mama motherfucking child, nigga, is a motherfucking saint. But nigga, you go in that room, that nigga got blowers, nigga, under the mattress, nigga, blowers everywhere. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you know your motherfucking son was a little shooter, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Only thing I can say in Sacramento, for sure, you got grown niggas that would go shoot little young niggas. They don't, nigga, that shit, you know, LA, we got a little cold. Like, you ain't gonna see no 40-year-old man finna pull up to a 15-year-old little nigga house and blow him down. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, what with the chopstick? Yeah, nah, niggas ain't doing that. Niggas go send their young hyenas to go get that. Nigga, you see what I'm saying? Nigga, I think I was in Sacramento, nigga, a grown nigga caught it. It was something on the news or something, nigga. I was in Sacramento, nigga, chilling, nigga. I'm on the news. A grown man chipped a little young boy. That nigga was like 14 years old. You see what I'm saying? It could have been over anything, but it don't even matter, nigga. In Sacramento, them niggas out there, nigga, they had knocked down your son, all that, nigga. A grown man to do that shit, homie. So I ain't gonna lie, Sacramento, nigga, with the shit, homie. You know what I'm saying? Sacramento with the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. You know what I'm saying? It's just different from LA. Let's go.
He went to Laguna Creek High School. He was due to graduate. A very good kid. All his counselors and teachers and everybody's been calling. It's just really sad.
She hopes anyone who may have information comes forward, and she's also holding on to hope that any security cameras throughout her neighborhood could help investigators find who's responsible.
Look at that house, though. Look how they live. One way out, and on each end and everywhere else. There was cameras all through the neighborhood.
Police have not made an arrest in this case thus far.
Okay, good looking, Worldwide.
The man who did it was a 16-year-old named Danquel Jones, and the driver, a 20-year-old named Eddie Lewis. The girl whose Snapchat he used was furious with him, but he told her not to say anything to police. That's when 20-year-old Eddie Jones takes her to a park in South Sacramento and pops her. She would survive, and then police would tie everything together.
We got 40 years.
July 4th, 2016. A high-ranking Stars member named Stunna Nook is at a house party in South Sac. He leaves the party and gets into his car with his 3 children in the back seat. That's when a car pulls up next to him. June 26th, 2017. CML's right-hand man Dreda is hit 8 times outside of King's Liquor in South Sacramento. He would survive, though. The legend.
We're gonna need every single ninja technique, all right? I need you guys to use stealth to block the doors. Did you say going loud?
Legendary Sacramento rapper Sibo would diss Mozzie, saying that he doesn't show love to the OGs and that he doesn't represent Sacramento. Mozzie would diss him back in a hit song called New Era, New King. August 27th, 2017. Sibo shoots a music video in South Sacramento at Meadowview Park. 3 Oak Park men would shut it down.
Among those killed was 49-year-old Ernie Cadena. He was one of 5 people shot in Meadowview Park during a filming of a rap video. Devastating.
I don't know, man. Hey, niggas California, man. You see what I'm saying? But it seemed like nigga Oak Park is probably one of the ones. And I'm not. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm not in the field, nigga. I'm just putting on the binoculars at the mountaintop watching, nigga. All them Oak Park niggas, man. That's all you hearing. All nigga, you man. Hey, you hear me? Listen, you hear me? You hear nigga Oak Park niggas, nigga, hey, spot them, got them. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, they going out to go get them something, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Them niggas is really nigga toe tagging shit. Niggas is knocking the batteries out of a nigga remote controller around this motherfucker, man. But all of them crashing out. Every time we hear something, nigga Oak Park member that got busy, yeah, you did your shit. But all them niggas is behind. They gotta be big as fuck in the pen. You know what I'm saying? Or they probably spread out because nigga, all them, every last one of these niggas then got caught. We have not seen no nigga get away you know what I'm saying, that did they shit.
Waiting for his family, who continues to grieve without answers.
3 Oak Park men would go down for it. September 26, 2017, a 15-year-old from Oak Park named Tamir Williams is walking around South Sacramento to visit a friend. That's when a car pulls up beside him. A grown Stars member would do this to the 15-year-old's gravesite.
This get his bad. That bitch ass get off.
Hold on, bro. Y'all see? No, this that bullshit I'm talking about, right? Hold on, cuz. Nigga, what? Look, you see? Wasn't a nigga just? You see that shit? A grown man, nigga. Oh, man. Yeah, man. See, that shit crazy to me, homie. You got this grown ass nigga. You want to take time out your day to go to a minor, a child motherfucking tombstone, nigga, rip the rag off his tombstone, nigga, and spit on a child's grave. Now, if a nigga did that to one of his kids, nigga, he finna die for sure. You see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you, nigga. Niggas too grown for that. You know, the men play with men in LA. You know what I'm saying? Them young niggas, you know, them niggas might catch a grown man slip and do their thing and all that shit. And if nigga, you bust a nigga busting back, but a nigga generally just ain't going after no young nigga, bro. That don't even add up. But yeah, man, let's get to it, man. That shit is crazy, bro.
Without answers.
3 Oak Park men would go down for it. September 26, 2017, a 15-year-old from Oak Park named Tamir Williams is walking around South Sacramento to visit a friend. That's when a car pulls up beside him. A grown Stars member would do this to the 15-year-old's gravesite.
This get his bad. That bitch ass get off.
Crazy, bro. Crazy, man.
September 28th, 2017. A star named Brandon Campbell is standing on his front yard at 3 a.m. That's when a Mozzie member named Laquan Solomon would pull up to confront him. After a confrontation, Laquan would drive away, but then he would make a U-turn and swing back on Brandon Campbell. These next events are absolutely insane. 2 Stars members would go on a spree. They would allegedly hit 7 pharmacies in Chico, Vallejo, Turlock, Stockton, Modesto, and Sacramento. They did this all between December 5th and December 21st. On December 22nd, they would drive.
Are you sick of having issues with your webinars? Wasting tons of time on troubleshooting with attendees?
Drive around Oak Park looking for somebody to get on. They would find a 16-year-old Oak Park member and they would let off.
Here on this busy street in Oak Park. It was late though, just past midnight. But Timothy's mom tells us her boy was just out celebrating the start of Christmas break.
A nice true outfit.
A new pair of jeans and a t-shirt to match. Her son's Christmas gift. Expensive taste, but mom says her Timothy was a good kid and earned it.
He has been asking for a special gift, and I finally bought it this year, so I was looking forward to it. He was looking forward to it.
But 16-year-old Timothy Jeter never got to open it. He was killed a few blocks from home.
Hold on, man. Hey, is it me or is it that we seeing more young niggas die than the older niggas? It seemed like, and these niggas is dying early, nigga. We done seen about 6, 7, 8 people die, nigga, 14, 15, 16, 7. None of them niggas is 18, 25, 30. It's all the grown niggas doing the killing and all the young niggas doing the dying. Look, the last one was 17, the other one was 14, the girl was 15. That shit crazy, man. Let's go.
On December 26th, they would hit a house lick and take the life of a homeowner in the process. 2 days later, on December 28th, they would hit another house lick and injure another resident. They would drive off in the guy's car as well. The next day, they would repeat the same process and hit a man in the stomach. Then, a few days later, on New Year's Day, they would drive up to Yuba City and attempt to rob a pharmacy, and that's where they would get caught. All the weapons that they found would tie them to the rest of the crimes. The 2 Stars men named Teron Fayweather and Antoine Yancey would go down for all these crimes.
During the 6-month investigation, police tracked the suspects across Northern California from Chico to Turlock. Elisa Becerra joining us from Sacramento Police Headquarters with why this case is far from over. Elisa, good morning.
That's because detectives and investigators are looking for other suspects in what they are calling a robbery crew. Sacramento police say they've arrested 2 men for a deadly crime spree in 2017. 18-year-old Taran Fayweather and 19-year-old Antoine Yancey have been in custody since January. They're accused in several crimes, including 2 murders and multiple pharmacy robberies. Officers arrested Fayweather and Yancey in January after a pharmacy robbery in Yuba City. Investigators say they were part of a gang-affiliated robbery crew. Sacramento police is working to find more suspects.
January 31st, 2018. A respected man named Terrion Bean from Oak Park would lose his life while getting a haircut at a barbershop in South Sacramento. A star named Dwayne Sullivan would be arrested for it. December 6, 2018, DeRay Duncan, a close friend of Mozzie, would pass away after a car accident. October 15th, 2019, a star named Frank O'Neill is shot dead in South Sac. Rumors hit the street that he was set up by his own side, and maybe that's why you don't see STARS members claiming him. A 29-year-old STARS member, Marquise Fields, would get arrested for it. You can see Marquise Fields in pictures next to Frank O'Neill. He would beat the case, though, and then he would celebrate. June 7th, 2020, a young South Sac rapper and STARS associate named Jody Woe is at a party in South Sac, and that's where he would tragically lose his life. The next day, Oak Park's top-ranking member, K-Sweeze, is killed in South Sacramento. His name was Keyshawn Deems. Now,
come back and get credit for the work you've put in at Purdue Global. With your experience and
I take you away to another section of South Sacramento called Fruit Ridge, and that is where Briss is from. Fruit Ridge has 2 rivals, Oak Park and Frank Loans, which is a Norte set out of Sacramento. Briss became the most popular artist in Sacramento. He was blowing up. He had problems with an Oak Park man named Uzi Marcus. Uzi Marcus was in jail since 2012 when he was 16 years old. He was convicted in the killing of a 3-year-old boy.
Who did it and why? This is a story KCRA 3's Mike DeSell has been working on all day long.
So whoever's watching this, whoever's hearing this, you got my nephew, you got him, and you have kids, and you should know you don't do that. You don't hurt kids, you don't.
When Uzi Marcus would get out, he would meet a woman named Jalise. Together, they would have 2 kids. Basically, Briss was dating Jalise. Then he cheated on her and had a baby. So to get back at Briss for cheating, she would have a baby with his op, Uzi Marcus.
Man, hey, hold on. Hey, Jalise. Jalise. You a cup. That's my dog. Hey, she a cold. Hey, nigga, Jalise ruthless, nigga. When I say, nigga, hey, Jalise, she with the shit, man. She with the shit, man. Keep doing your thing, sis. Keep grinding, man. You know, these blogs and shit, man. They go, they tell these stories, boy. She really a solid motherfucker, man. They be trying to bash her on the internet, man. You know what I'm saying? But she really solid. You know what I'm saying?
One sec.
Siri, off.
Still working.
Off. Oh, wait a minute. Off.
Working on that. I'm having some trouble with the connection. Please try again in a moment.
Here we go.
Briss and Uzi Marcus were from opposite sections to begin with, so the beef escalated quickly. Uzi Marcus would drop a diss song called 42K, and then Briss would respond.
Bitch, I slayed that one time, they said that boy died. And I ain't used to having nothing, I ain't new to zero. Captain Save a hoe, niggas always superhero. Yeah, I know my ex mad and she real salty. She be running in that bag and she still calling.
June 24th, 2020.
Sacramento police say there was a car crash early Sunday morning, Father's Day, before Briss was shot. At this point, detectives are releasing few details about the case, and no arrests have been made.
When you take the music away, he is someone who was a normal person, had a family just like me and you.
Forstance says the young rapper was a father with more to accomplish.
You see the work ethic, you see the desire to be great, but then something like this happens.
This loss would devastate the Sacramento community. Uzi Marcus would quickly make a song dissing Briss after he died. Well, it later would be found out that Uzi Marcus would be false claiming the body because Briss' other Norte rivals would go down for it. A man named Moses Hirschfield is fighting the case. At first, Uzi Marcus' baby mama Jalise would post about how she misses Briss and basically giving her condolences to her old fling. But then she would switch sides out of nowhere. She would shoot a music video at the scene where he lost his life.
Yeah, I'm on the neck because it's being fuck Briss.
God damn, Jalise, they got you out. Man, they got you out here. Man, hey, man, they need to do a documentary series about Jalise, because like, nigga, when you talk about Sacramento, nigga, and her name is gonna be floating all through that motherfucking nigga. Oh God, let's go.
Remember you was rocking with me. You switched up and crossed the bitch, so you ain't shopping with me. So when I go out, you ain't finna eat no lobster with me. Cause you ain't never run the plane, split the profit with me. You let that nigga come between this bitch like I was with him. That nigga broke, but she ain't even got $1.50. But if you trippin', line it up, it ain't a problem with me. Cause I'll pull up by myself, it ain't a bopper with me. Ay.
Today, everything makes zero sense. CML and Case Gang are tied in together, but CML and Filthy Rich are buddies all of a sudden making music together. All
right, man, that's it. That's all, man. Hey, so y'all got some good history on Sacramento today, man. You understand me? I highly suggest when you go out there, make sure you got somebody that got a pole, bro, and you got somebody that know the city and all that shit, because nigga, it get gritty out there. I don't give a fuck if you from Watts, Compton, LA, nigga. If you looking for that type of lifestyle in Sacramento, they got it out there for you, bro. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I enjoy hanging out there. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it could be boring at times, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it go up if you in the trenches, man. So, you know, all on me, man. Count on 3, man. I thank y'all for pulling up, man. And I'm gonna see y'all on the next one.